What? Tell me, this is the only Halo game I have never played except for 4.
What do you want to know about it?
What is it? What sets this game apart from the other Halos?
Okay, so this Halo is you.
You're
Right?
Nathan Fillion, aren't you?
No.
No, I thought you were Nathan Fillion.
Your friend is Nathan Fillion.
Oh,
you
your
can
friend.
play as
You
Nathan
do play
Fillion.
as Nathan Fillion. You play as all the characters at one point, except for the girl.
Except for Dare, yeah. So this game takes place between Halo 2 and Halo 3. It's like...
It's during the second half of Halo 2.
Right. So do you remember in Halo 2 where you're in the city of New Mombasa?
Yes.
And the Prophet's ship slip spaces while in atmosphere and causes a huge explosion and shit.
Yeah.
Basically the Covenant occupation of Earth in New Mombasa.
Okay, yeah.
You play during that.
Okay.
You're in ODST in New Mombasa, and you dropped into the city. Something went wrong.
Of course.
And your mission parameters have changed.
Just-
And it's 6 hours after you dropped. You were knocked out during your crash landing, and you need to figure out what happened. Decline training. You need to figure out what happened to your team and stuff.
You pooped a little. Oh, you're farting. Really farting. Wow.
Just once I want to play a
Perfectly
game.
timed.
That was really good.
I want to play a game where
And the health
Oh!
system is back.
where everything goes right. You have a mission, and you stick to it, and it goes smooth.
Just like a day at the park. And
No,
like,
no,
that was-
you're doing stuff, but
Yeah.
you planned ahead.
Ed wants the most boring version of Black Hawk Down ever.
Yeah. Black Hawk, still up.
So like this is Halo.
Black Hawk mission accomplished.
This
Good
is
job.
GG, America.
This is Halo. You're playing as an ODST. You are not that strong. You are not the Master Chief or a Spartan.
I don't
So you
like
can't jump as high. You don't have like recharging shields. You have like stamina and a health bar.
Can you still flip vehicles with a single arm?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You can't
And
dual wield though.
this-
Can't carry
this
two
all-
guns.
You can't carry 2 guns.
I
but
can
you
carry
can flip
2
a
guns.
Jeep.
Come on.
Yes.
You can also still use the gravity hammer, which I was like, there's no way a normal human could ever use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
funny.
yeah, the entire time you're playing
Wait a
as the
minute.
rookie, which is who you're playing as, it takes place at night. So they put in this cool thing called the visor.
Ooh.
So wait.
Yes.
They said you can't hold 2 guns because you're a human. But do you see Thor's hammer? You got it.
And you have
Well,
a
you're working.
silenced pistol, which is fucking sick.
I also noticed they added like confetti.
Well, I added that skull.
It's really weird. I didn't know when ODST shot people, it was a birthday party. It was just a little, a little surprise.
It's a little party in every bullet.
So we're gonna do the classic noob combo.
Is it weird
Wombo combo.
how much it bothers me how easy it is to flip vehicles in most games?
No, I get
Like
it.
in GTA 5, they include the ability that if your car flips, in GTA it used to be like a death sentence. If your car flips,
Yeah, it's
that car's
gonna
gonna
blow
blow up, get the hell out. Now in GTA 5, you can like move the analog stick and you can just flip your car back over while you're still in the car.
What?
Just by shifting your weight.
That's really funny.
And like it really, and like other games have that too, where like, oh, your car flipped, just,
Yeah.
Hulk toss it. No, if your car flips, it's gone.
Yeah.
You messed up, kid.
So you're trying to figure out who you are?
No, you don't have amnesia.
Okay. I just added.
This would be the worst case of amnesia. Having no clue who you are, you wake up.
You just
And
shot
aliens
an alien
are
and
attacking.
confetti came out of its head. You're like, no, no, no! I took so much weed. That's what weed does.
So I need to figure out where to go now.
You should work
This,
for Dare.
This probably has one of my favorite Halo soundtracks.
Yeah, very
It's
noir.
like a really noir, like subtle jazz. It's really good.
At a certain point,
Marty O'Donnell's
it
best.
just breaks out into full big band music. It's like, ba-na-na-na-na-na. It's just like you're fucking like jazz handsing it up down the street.
So
Jazz.
if I remember correctly, I'm supposed to answer a phone, right, Jean-Luc?
Yeah.
No phone is ringing.
Oh, fun fact. So this game also has a Easter egg in it. It actually had an Easter egg for Destiny. When this game
Really?
came out. Yes. And this came out in 2009. Destiny hadn't even been announced till like 2012, late 11, I think, maybe something like that. Yeah, right.
What's the Easter egg?
Oh, it's a picture of the Earth with the Traveler, the white orb around it.
Whoa.
Yeah, right? Like, it is, like, straight up.
Wow, that's
Destiny.
literally, that's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Apparently, they took it out of this version.
Oh,
The
what?
Master Chief Collection. Yeah, right?
What? You're cool.
Yeah.
All right, video game.
And I'm like,
Did you guys know
why
about
would
the
you do
guy in
that?
his boxers in Halo 3? Did you guys see him?
Yeah.
The guy in the
Oh,
heart boxes.
gotta.
Boxers.
Oh, I've seen all the Easter eggs. The Master Chief
Did
is
you
actually...
did you personally get to it?
Yeah.
Good.
The Master
Good-
Chief
Good
Collection
people.
actually has achievements for all the major Easter eggs from the four
Really?
Halo games.
That's
yes.
funny.
So like that one is an achievement in this game.
Ed, do you know about the boxers?
I know about. I've never done it because I don't really
it
care
was
about Halo.
difficult.
Yeah, I remember that being like a good.
It took me and my friends like a good hour.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I
like,
was like, I remember me and my friend being like an hour, just
Yeah.
like we're gonna do
on
this.
Xbox Live, and then we all like posed for a picture, and like one of them posted on Facebook. We're like,
Nice.
ah, yeah, this is
Wait, no,
teens
wait,
in high school.
no, wait.
Life
wait,
events.
When you mean pose a picture, do you mean your characters in game posed for a picture?
Yes.
Or do you mean you all stood around
Next
the
to the
TV?
Oh, that's
No.
No, what you
I
should
thought
have
you took a
done-
selfie, like you're all like around the TV.
Matt,
Easter egg.
What you should have done is had all your characters pose for the picture, and
We
then
did.
you guys
Oh,
pose for a
us with
picture
the
and take a picture of you with your characters.
That's a little too meta, I think.
I
don't
think
know.
that'd have been way better.
I don't think that's
though.
meta enough.
That's not meta night
Oh,
enough.
oh no.
You're dead. You're dead. Oh no, you're
Oh,
not.
no.
Oh wow, you missed.
Man, the,
Grunts are kind of the
Sweet
worst.
dodges.
happy children really lightens the mood. I
This
think.
game also introduced the one-handed silenced SMG, which they brought back for Halo 5.
I need a second weapon.
You gotta take your inhaler. You're breathing
Let's-
really heavy there.
Get that brute shot. I'm separated from my ODST squad. Contact city
Oh yeah, I think
superintendent
it
for
eventually just
assistance.
kind of tells you like, hey dumbass, go over here.
I actually had to kill all the enemies first. That's what I realized. Hear the phone ringing now.
Need immediate medical assistance? Choose
Grab some health. If I remember, there's a phone over
I hear
there.
it. This is the president.
Aha! It's even outlined.
You're like,
This is where they lay subtle clues that it's all in your head. It's like in Fight Club where the phone booth says does not have outside calls, and he's like
Well-
he answers it.
What it is you find like mementos of what happened earlier to your squad mates, and then it cuts to
Gameplay.
gameplay
Well, that's
of
cool.
that.
Like
what that
6
happened.
hours
It'll
ago.
be like, yeah, 6 hours ago this happened. But then it's like the rookie is able to piece all this together to figure out where everyone is. And what I'm wondering is like, how does like he finds like a bent sniper rifle? He's like, I found a bent sniper rifle. Oh, that means they were on top of the tower, and one of them got shot. And I'm like, how do you know this?
Again, it's all in your head.
Well, my theory is that he is like a psychic, because he's mute. He can't talk.
I'm gonna be the buzzkill and say that I think Virgil is directing him, or the superintendent is directing him around.
No, I'm gonna say the fact that he's mute is just made up for the fact that he has sweet psychic
Now-
powers that it's like he just touches the object
What
and
did
lets it
that
relive that
say?
thing's memories.
Now, is he
No, the
actually
other-
mute or is he
That
just a
came
silent
away.
protagonist?
He's silent.
over there.
Okay.
glass this. Well, glassing is a term.
Oh, when they like fucking like.
Yeah, when they
yeah.
they literally glass the planet.
Yeah.
They shoot it with super hot plasma.
I had a friend who was very fond of that saying.
Oh, I didn't sneak
I
up
like
on
the
it.
Like-
concept of that in Halo.
He liked the concept of that in the real world
Why?
because he was a morbid person.
We had
Wait,
this
was he
discussion
like?
earlier.
I was gonna say, is he just super racist? Just like you know to solve Middle East, we glass it.
Some
Jesus.
Would say. Some would say.
If we use a fictional technique developed by fictional aliens.
Hey, if we do the thing that the
Halo's
bad
real.
guys do in Halo, we'll be the good guys. What if we do that?
Signs point to yes.
What if we use mustard gas?
White was it white
Punching things in the
sophos?
face.
Oh. Hey, that scene in Spec Ops: The Line where all those people get horribly killed by sulfuric acid or whatever it is.
Phosphorus.
Yeah,
Phosphorus.
phosphorus. Yeah, hot phosphorus. What if we use that?
Hey,
What if
John,
that scene wasn't horrifying enough?
Hey, John, look, you know what game was great?
Spec Ops: The Line.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a great.
Oh
well,
my God.
Okay, not a great
Oh,
game.
no.
Great story.
I think
It's
the
an adequately made game that has a great
it's
story.
I would say the
Mediocre third-person
I
shooter.
think the gameplay was serviceable.
I
I
think it's
think the tone and the setting easily makes up for it.
I like all the dialogue. I loved how as you went on, because everything's unraveling. Like it actually changes the animations and the
Oh, yeah.
like you go from just like when you do an assassination attempt, it's like very clean, very professional, and then by the end you're just like beating people to death like with your bare hands,
Yeah.
and you're screaming, and you're like, Jesus Christ.
Even your squad commands are different. At the beginning of the game, you're like, take that guy out. And then like near the end of the game, if you do the same command, you're like, just kill that guy.
Oh, and like reloading, you're just jamming
Yeah.
in. You're like, fuck it, come on, I gotta.
Oh, it was so good.
So yeah, you're finding these mementos. See, it's a helmet.
Oh, sweet, a recon helmet. I've been looking for that.
You can has recon.
I think I got all the armor and stuff in Halo.
I got the recon. I did all the special achievements for that.
Me too.
Yeah, I think I unlocked all. Like, I think everybody did at a certain point. Like, everyone just. went
No,
and
eventually
unlocked
they
all the
just
armor.
unlocked it, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Eventually they did.
Oh,
I got
wow.
it before they did that, though.
Yeah, that
Which made me
that's
feel special.
lame.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, right? It was like real late. Like by the time they unlocked it, like no one was playing Halo anymore.
okay.
Because I think like Reach was just coming out, or
Yeah.
it already
Oh,
came out.
alright.
It was pretty late when they unlocked it.
I remember everyone thought Hayabusa would be really cool, but then it was super easy to get. And then I was like, oh.
It was really cool though.
It was.
it looked
was,
awesome.
It was finding all the skulls, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. But like, I don't know. It didn't,
No, that might have been.
I feel like
Marathon was getting all the achievements.
I
Right?
don't know. I just remember it was like pretty easy.
The
to get
marathon helmet?
Hayabusa, and I was like disappointed because like everybody had it.
I don't remember.
I remember the marathon helmet was like
The
the
security.
last one on the.
It was
yeah,
security.
security, but it's it's the marathon helmet.
I like the
So yeah, now you're
EOD.
playing. Now I play as Nathan
Ooh.
Fillion,
I like the EOD helmet, like the blocky one. Is that what I'm?
the one that
thinking
looks
of?
like a monkey.
The one that looks like Batman
Maybe.
with the eyes with the little beady
It always
eyes.
looked like a monkey.
I thought Batman.
Yeah, I think there were little eyes that had like big like things that like big chunky bits.
Yeah,
inside.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is directly after the drop. During
Yeah,
the
so you
day.
can play it in order if you want, where it's like this happened, then this happened, this happened. But you can play it completely out of order.
Yeah. Depending on what item you find in the overworld.
And it doesn't tell you which
that's
is
cool.
which, right? So you kind of don't know what the order is until after you played it. You kind of know, like, oh, if I want to play in order, I do this and then this. But
Yeah, I played the order.
Well, you can tell
1886,
because it
and,
prefaces with like 30 minutes after drop,
oh, does it?
an hour after drop, 6 hours after
But
drop.
on the does it on the map when you're finding them?
Oh no.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't know
In the
until
cutscene.
Like if you were playing this for the very first time, you wouldn't know which one to pick.
Do something wrong because the only thing I regret about
Nathan
you and
Fillion.
me, not knowing you were
And he actually does look like Nathan Fillion, but it's still
Little
like
bit.
back when Bungie didn't know how to make faces, so it's like really weird, uncanny valley. Like, ooh, it's pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
Don't start about my job. We both agreed to end it.
That was years ago, Veronica. I'm a little fuzzy on it. Details.
Unrelated note. So as you all probably know, Nathan Fillion has a new show coming out called Con Men.
Yeah.
I thought the show was going to be about con men. And I'm
What's it about?
so
Not actually like
It's like
men
him-
that visit conventions.
Yeah, it's like him
because
and Alan.
They're super famous.
Yeah, Alan
it's
Tudyk.
Firefly.
Yeah, it's like Alan. Is it Tudyk? Is that how you pronounce
Alan
it?
Tudyk, yeah.
He's in this game too.
Yeah, he plays a guy who was in a really popular cult sci-fi show that was canceled.
He played the pilot.
He played the pilot, and then his buddy, not Nathan Fillion, has like mainstream success.
Now, here's where that premise would work, where it's a documentary and it's about the depressing reality of washed-up actors who do go to conventions and charge $40.
It kind
for a
of,
headshot.
from my understanding, I don't have an issue. I think it's going to be a great premise. I don't have an issue with the premise, but the snarky, like, setting and dialogue I had in my head for these two actors to play con men that I created.
You
when I
wanted
first
Dirty
heard-
Rotten Scoundrels.
I wanted Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk to be con men.
Yeah, Dirty
just
Rotten
like
Scoundrels.
traveling, like just grifting people, and like I was like, I'd support that. No, it's just gonna be about Firefly, but not Firefly,
Pretty much.
because that
Okay,
won't die.
In your world where they play con men, do they still also are they playing themselves? And could their con
Has-
be like we're going to
Oh my
start a
God.
Kickstarter for Firefly and they're
Yes.
actually conning people?
Oh my God, Nathan Fillion is using his cult success from Firefly to just grift
Yeah.
the hardcore
Yeah,
fans.
like he needs to be like an asshole version of himself, like super like
It's-
Nathan Fillion is a super scummy version of what he actually is like.
Have you ever seen My Name Is Bruce?
Yes, yeah,
It's like My Name Is Bruce, except with Nathan Fillion.
yeah, exactly. I think that'd be a hilarious.
Oh my
premise.
God, we need to get Nathan Fillion on the phone.
I have his number. Don't worry.
I mean, he's gonna be like the home button. I love you guys. I actually am contacting you because I watched your show.
and I heard your premise, and I love it.
Let's make this happen.
Yeah.
saw your pod hit. You're one lucky SOB.
Where are you?
See any more come down?
Ah, negative. But I didn't see much of anything after that.
Sorry, it's a brain thing. I fell out of the pod. I just crouched uncontrollably.
Dead elites. Looks like a civil war.
Looks like
If you remember, in Halo 2, the
all the
elites and the brutes had a falling out.
I thought that didn't happen to Halo 3.
That happened mid Halo 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is when this game takes place.
Yeah. Now that they also use it
Yeah,
as an
God.
excuse of like the brutes killed all the elites, which is why you don't fight them because they never programmed you to fight elites in Halo 3. So you don't fight elites in this at all.
Oh.
Because I mean, this is Halo 3 colon ODST.
Yeah.
You know, it looks and plays like Halo 3.
Gotta say, I've never been a fan of the plasma pistol.
Really?
Yeah, never liked it. Ever.
It's a legendary runner's best friend.
Oh yeah, dude, plasma BMR combo for life.
Those were words.
Okay, dude, you take the plasma pistol, you charge it, you
Like
hit
I'm
someone
doing.
with it, and what it does is it takes out their shields,
And you can one-shot.
switch to the BR, which is the battle rifle, and you can just headshot.
It's doing what I'm doing, but with a pistol.
So like when you have a horrifying elite or something on your tail, you could just like, you know, duck out, quickly hit them, headshot them, and then like that takes care of that dude who would normally like fucking like wipe the floor with you.
I played like a real
Ow.
Halo and didn't do that cheap shit.
on Legendary.
Yeah.
Really? Do you play with co-op?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, co-ops. Well, then co-op.
Co-op
You
is
do the.
fun.
Did you do
Stop
the strategy
fucking
where you had someone just
derping.
run out and die, and then the other person responds?
Listen, I played with my heart and
Oh
my soul.
no!
I play Halo with 2 guns in my hands.
Blazing.
I just run into enemy fire and I just murder everyone.
Okay, so you're not playing on Legendary. then.
No. Because I'm Master Chief.
Wow, Ed, you took a long time to say Master Chief. And
Oh, I get it.
and when you were like, no, because I'm Master, and I'm like, what does masturbating have to do with Halo?
You know what?
Well, that's
You
how
know
he
what,
does.
Matt?
You know,
It has
he-
everything to
one-handing
do with
the
Halo.
controller. He's like, I gotta put it on easy so I can still do this.
Ed's like, I run in, guns blazing, fully erect.
Matt, so what you're trying to tell me is that for the name Master Chief, you want everyone to constantly say Master Chief because the word, because that
have to
first
say
part of the
master.
word Master Chief just instantly just makes your brain go haywire. Because I'm pretty sure I said that with a normal human pause.
You did.
So I want to focus on this Master Chief boner conversation we're having. How do you think that works with that suit on?
I think Master Chief has only one love.
Well, Master Chief
and that's
doesn't have any sexual urges.
Yeah, that's
If you want to go into the lore, they took
There's
out
no
all.
way Master Chief doesn't
If
like
there's one
throw a
thing-
grenade 50 like yards, sticks a dude perfectly, and doesn't get a boner from it. Because I know I do.
I mean, I do.
I think Master Chief has one love, and
and
that
then
is
he's like,
justice.
that is just incredibly
and his
painful.
mistress is freedom.
If there's one thing
So-
that I want to talk about with Halo, it's the lore. Just kidding. So let's talk about this boner. I think it would hurt. Because he's wearing a big old suit. It's got
He's wearing a codpiece.
Oh, has he got a good cock piece going on?
Yep.
I know it's like cod piece. I say, like, it's the cock piece, right? It's where your dick goes. So, like,
Wait, he has a Call of Duty piece on? What?
he has a cock. That's a good one right
Jokes.
there.
Right? It's a great joke.
So,
I'm here on that.
listen, if we can dig back into being 12 years old, I don't know. I think that boner.
Well, we are
is
playing Halo, so yeah.
Fair, fair.
Halo's for grown men.
These voice
I'm
cracked
a
a little
man.
bit when he said that. Halo's for grown men. And then they punched a kid. It was like, I'm a man, damn it. Do you think all those things happened then?
Yes.
All of those things happen.
All those things
No,
happened.
your mom's a prostitute.
No, I'm way better at video games.
My mother is dead because I am a grown man and not a child like you, whose mother is a prostitute.
Jesus. Nate, you got really dark there.
You mean Ed?
No, I mean Nate. Because we're portraying Nate.
That's what I said.
That's what, yeah, we're portraying
Remember, Ed. This is the shtick that you're doing.
Know your own bit, Ed.
Am I in a bit that I don't know about?
It's just that we're like pretending we are Nate.
Oh,
who
I am
plays
Nate.
This game.
Guys, I don't think Ed was pretending. I think he actually meant all that.
Ed's mom is dead. No, she's not.
No, she's
She's very much alive.
sure-
she's
I'm
alive
sure
and,
Ed's mom is
and
a-
a saint.
Lovely
Are you
lady.
sure?
Ed's mother is also a saint. Just this in. This. Ed, I didn't know you were so religious.
Is that you panting?
Yep.
He's like,
No, that's
How
Nathan
much
Fillion
padding
panting.
is in the cod piece?
What?
How much padding is in the cod piece?
I mean,
And
there's
is
probably
it
a
like-
lot of padding in all
And
there.
is it like a set amount, or does it like or is like there a cushion
what?
of air in the suit that can like deflate and reinflate?
What? Like,
Like, can you like say I need more shoulder padding suit, and it like puffs up the puffy?
Oh,
pad
like
a
the
little
the
bit?
back. I would make a Back to the Future reference, but you're a horrible human being.
I've seen it.
So it's like the clothing from Back to the Future.
I don't.
too.
The Mjolnir armor would not. I'm gonna give you the
Can
lore
it move and
response.
shift?
Oh, please give us that
Does
sweet.
it move and shift around? Can it do that?
I'm not sure if it can or not, but if it could, you wouldn't be able to control it. It would be controlled by your onboard AI.
By Cortana.
he just tells Cortana.
This is where I was going with it. Thank
so
you.
so
Nate.
he's like, hey Cortana, could you give me a little bit more room in the cod piece? And
That's-
she's like,
and then she's like,
why?
okay, right. Here's what I'm
Because
saying.
you're here, Cortana.
This is, yeah, that's what I'm saying is, does Master Chief has to ask Cortana to adjust his suit, and he's like, I need it a little bit looser. Now,
Well, she
a little bit
probably
tighter,
knows
maybe?
is the thing, because she
A little
probably
bit-
has access to his vitals.
So
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like,
She's
so
she's
like,
fully
when he's
aware
like,
of his erection.
Perfect. But what I
This is the future we live in. We just have AI inside us that constantly know we have
that's
boners.
constantly controlling the flux
Okay.
inside our cod.
Okay.
pieces.
Slight shift on the conversation. If you had your
Slight.
own AI, how okay would you feel masturbating?
What the shit? Same thing.
Like you have an AI that's just on you at all times. It's
what
your
I
best
was
friend.
saying
It's
was,
totally
does
awesome.
he get Cortana to like help him out with the suit inflation and deflation? Like inflate, not deflate, a little faster
Maybe.
with the inflating and deflating?
I want to know,
Just
Matt,
adds
if
a
you
little-
had your own Cortana-like AI.
If I had my own Cortana like AI, would I be cool with like jerking it with the AI around?
Yeah. Or you're having sex with your girlfriend.
Well, the
and there's like an AI there just at all times. You can't turn it off.
Well, like, I feel like the AI is a robot, like your Xbox One.
It's a human brain.
But yeah, but it's
Is
an
it human
AI.
brain?
though. Well, it's an AI, artificial intelligence. It's not a VI.
It's made from a human brain.
That's weird.
yeah, it's based on a human.
All right, well then, like AI. All right, so I guess if it was like, no, I guess I'm not super happy about it then.
I'll do it. I'm just not okay with it.
Well, like I
There's
was,
no way I'm not gonna do
well, I
it.
was thinking it was like robot, like a robot ass
No,
robot.
no, that
where
would
it's
be
like,
that'd be a VI.
I mean, yeah, but
We're
call them
gonna get
AI.
hardcore nerd on you.
Yeah. That's technically this thing.
No, like a VI is a robot that is simulating intelligence, but isn't actually intelligent.
All right,
and
you know
AI
what?
is a real like.
But you know what?
intelligence.
No normal nerd or human being has heard of a VI. They've heard
Yeah.
of like.
Hey, well, guess what? No normal person's watching this fucking show right now.
Truth.
That's also true.
Preach.
You can't be
Thank
like,
you, viewers.
hey, everyone in the audience, you know what I'm saying? This fucking nerd, right? People watching a show about video games.
I'm just saying. If it was like a dumb AI where it's like I can wipe your ass in your suit, Matthew, I'd be like, that's cool. You don't know what sex really is. Like you mechanically understand what sex is, robot, but you don't understand what love making is. And if it was like a real AI with like thoughts and feelings, then I would feel a little bit different about it.
I love
watching
how much
do
thought you
anything
put
like that.
into this.
Well, it's just like if it's sentient.
Remember who
I
you're
don't-
talking to.
That's true.
I don't want it to like be around during. It's like how I wouldn't want a person around like watching me while I poop, which is definitely happening with Cortana. She has definitely handled all of Master Chief's doo-doos within his whole. Have you guys ever thought about that? Cortana
No.
has literally had to wipe Master Chief's butt since he got in that thing. Yeah. Little
Okay,
weird.
like legitimate thing I actually thought about. So if you think about from the beginning of Halo 2, Halo 3 starts right after the end of Halo 2, so there's no
Well,
break in between that.
no.
Okay, but you know what I mean. Like there's not really much of a break for Master Chief in between 2 and 3.
Well, in the games, no.
Whatever.
No,
keep
even
talking.
no. I know there's that whole thing where he gets on the ship and where, but like he doesn't stop for a breather.
They spotted me.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
He
And
doesn't.
then-
He doesn't go out to. He doesn't go to a Bennigan's.
Yeah.
And
So-
like get an onion bloom.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So Halo 2 to Halo 3. doesn't
Bennigan's
stop.
is his favorite
And
spot.
then
It is.
after Halo 3, he's in cryostasis for like 6 years.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's like 4. Whatever. Wakes up and then
And
does
that's
all
where
of
Halo ends,
No, he
and
does
everybody's
all of
happy
Halo
about that.
4
Right, Ed?
without a break either. That means within the period of 3 games, Master Chief hasn't taken his helmet off and eaten any food once.
Does the suit provide nutrients?
That's what I'm wondering. Because he doesn't take the helmet off at any point in those games.
Nate?
In the books, he does. From what I understand, I've
Well,
never
at the
read
end of
them.
Halo 1, he takes it off.
What? No,
in
no,
the
I'm
beginning of
saying-
Halo
I'm-
2,
no,
he puts it
I'm
on.
saying from the point he puts on the suit in Halo 2 all the way until Halo 4, Master Chief is in that suit the entire time. What does he eat?
Almost there.
The blood of his enemies.
Cortana recycles the Judo into an edible substance.
If I don't make it,
There
Okay,
you go.
like a shit steak.
Right there.
I'm pretty. Isn't that in Dune?
What?
Dune? Anyone?
No,
Dune?
that's science. That's a real thing you can get, Ed.
Is it?
A shit steak, yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing they're working on.
Um,
That's just life.
That's gross.
Would you eat that?
No.
Why
A
not?
poop steak?
Yeah, why not?
It's poop!
But it's a steak. It's a delicious steak.
Look, I don't think...
Medium rare. Nice. Get some Montreal steak seasoning on it.
Hold on, I'm gonna really quick look up delicious on the internet.
Oh, I'm not
here.
saying it's
hold on, hold on.
delicious.
I got my smartphone out. Delicious poop steak. No, it said that's impossible. I don't.
on the internet, somehow the internet, like even Google's like, I don't know what you want.
At no point you would ever eat a shit steak.
No! What do you mean?
Why not?
Would you, Jean-Luc?
Yeah. I'll try it.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I would.
Ed?
No, I agree with you, Matt. No,
Fuck me.
They're so. I'm a firm believer in just not doing things that are stupid. Like, okay, let's just take Everest for example.
Buzzkill.
Climbing Everest is a feat that you have to do in which you have to walk past the dead bodies of those who have failed. The dead corpses of those who have tried the same thing as you, but died doing it, are literally landmarks on the way.
It's only 40 people, I mean, a year. That's not that bad.
What?
Only 40 people a
I
year.
thought you were gonna say of all time.
This-
I was like,
No, it's
that's
like
pretty
the
I
same
think
thing.
No, not 40. Maybe it's not 40 a year, but it's like 700 total, and like I want to say like.
It's the same thing with Mars. Everyone was like, there was that company that's totally a scam, that's totally not going.
They're not going to Mars?
We're not going to Mars. Anyone who thinks that you're signing your name up to go to, like, one of the 40 people who's going to go to one-way trip to Mars, you're not going to Mars. That company has a long history of having no actual science behind them, but that's not the point. The point is, it's like, oh, one-way trip to Mars
my cover.
in a really shitty journey that's going to take you months. No, I'm not going to do it because that's stupid.
Ed, going back to Everest, fun fact, now if you go to Everest, you actually, so Everest is completely, like, ruined because there's so much shit on the mountain,
Yeah.
right? So, because people just poop there and they're like,
Because it's a
whatever.
horrible
but there's
thing
just
to
so
do.
much frozen poop that if you climb Mount Everest, you have to bring back a certain, like, a pound load of poop back with you.
It's
I'm really?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
that's the
gonna-
thing they're making people do. That way they can eventually get all the poop out.
Gross.
listen.
So not only do you have to climb Mount Everest, you also have to carry a pile of shit down with you.
So it's two horrific, stupid things.
Yeah.
Listen, if you want to advance human exploration and science in a stupid, uncomfortable manner, good for you. But if I'm gonna go to space, I'm assuming the shit steak is like a space travel thing where like resources are scarce. I assume
that's the idea. The
I
idea
assume
is
that's why I'm going on this
They're
tangent about
not
space
saying,
travel.
like, yo, let's just eat our own shit for no reason.
Yeah, it's like we need to recycle every resource we have because
Because we're all gonna die.
we're in the depth of space and we're idiots.
Or we're eventually
I'm
just
okay
gonna
with
reach
like,
the point where we
turning
become,
like I'm okay with them
interstellar.
turning like bugs and stuff into like food that tastes good and not doesn't
Yeah.
look like a bug. Like I think that's a great idea because like bugs have way more protein per pound than like meat does. Like scientifically, like a bug, if you had like a pound of bug versus like a pound of steak, there's way more protein in the pound of bug. So like I think that's a great idea. But no, I'm not gonna eat my feces. I'm not an animal. My dumb pug. I'm sorry, Ed. My dumb pug. I have to go on this right. When it got old, Hamlet would eat his poop. We named him Hamlet. He would eat his poop.
That sounds
Hamlet.
adorable. Not the poop eating part, but just a pug named Hamlet.
It's great,
That's
right?
adorable.
There's nothing adorable about pugs.
oh, you're wrong. So he would eat his poop. And like, that was like so sad because he was old and crazy and lost his mind and he didn't have any more taste, but he ate his poop. I'm not gonna turn
All dogs eat their poop.
to a crazy old sad dog that can't even taste.
I will go into space. I on television in front of ones of people.
Ones.
I am making this statement. I will go into space the day I can go in, eat a burger, drink my milkshake,
And then leave.
go into a stasis pod, and wake up, and I'm on a fully functional.
Like planet, like another thing.
I will accept Bubble Dome,
Space
like
Station or whatever,
Gallifrey
right.
City,
Yeah.
at minimum.
Yeah.
I would prefer
Oh,
terraforming.
I'm not
Going if
Hello.
it's like
I
you
would
can
prefer
try.
terraforming, but I mean I understand. Let's not get crazy here. But
Even if terraforming was possible on our planets, it would take so long you would never see it.
exactly. And I don't think you can I think there's something about Mars that you can't terraform.
No, well that's what I'm saying. You cannot terraform Mars.
Yeah.
But even if
it's
you
something with
could,
the atmosphere or the
would take way too
something.
long.
But yeah, I'm not gonna do the whole like loose, weird like buildings that you have to go from building to building and then everything outside the building is death. That's just stupid.
I think you're gonna die here, Nate.
I have one life to live.
Nah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
you're
it in a
definitely
comfortable
gonna die.
chair eating a sandwich.
Nate, you're gonna die.
Nah.
John Luke, can I please cross my legs?
Oh no, you can now.
Oh, thank
it was,
God.
It was just
there
during
was
your
an
other
alternate
part.
death animation of those guys, of the, what are they called?
Hunters?
The hunters that never made it into Halo 3.
Oh really?
You wanna hear about it?
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Dude, give us
one, of our,
sweet-
one of the professors at Champlain College, his name is Nate Walpole, who's an animator on Halo 2 and 3, and I think ODST and some other stuff. He has.
Are you allowed to say this?
What?
Like,
I mean, it's like an
Okay,
old game.
just
that's been
wondering.
yeah, no, he like showed it to us and was like, "Isn't that cool?" It's just like he has it, but like they just didn't use it for anything. So he made this blockout animation. So it's just like a gray like version of them and like a very rough animation of it, where when it dies, it falls and the helmet comes off, and like because they're made of like weird
Oh, all
worm
the
things,
worms go-
all the worms come out.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
Is
and all the
that-
worms like
out of
skitter
all
out.
the things we've said,
and they thought that was too spooky for the thing, so they were like, "That's really creepy."
the Flutter, okay?
Yeah, the flutter.
Zombie parasites? Out of all the things we talked about and said on the show, that's the thing that's gonna get us. Like, we did it, John Luke. We did it.
Yay!
That's the angry email we're gonna get.
No,
You're
way.
gonna. That was.
No,
Oh,
He's
I thought you were
talking-
saying like that was the thing that was going to get people to actually like watch it.
Oh no, I'm saying
Like,
that's.
hey
like,
man, we got them sweet Halo hookups.
No, that's the thing that's gonna be like. You weren't supposed to talk about that.
No,
That
I
was-
mean,
you know, I'm
It wasn't
being
even-
thoughtful.
They're gonna come in
Oh
and
no, I
revoke
no,
Matt's
no, I
Halo.
understand. I think it would be
understand, yeah.
hilarious.
It wasn't.
'Cause I didn't say it.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't like used, and like it was basically, for all intents and purposes, it was something he made that no one wanted. You know. I just thought that was everyone he showed it to our class, and we were like, "That was awesome! Why wasn't that there?" He's like, "They thought it was too like weird." Like it
it's-
was also when you watch it, you're like, "Oh, that was creepy!" Like
Well,
it gave you a creepy tingle in your body.
It's a being literally made
Made
up
of,
of
like,
like millions
worm.
of worms
Yeah.
that are like symbiotically working together.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's a horrifying animal thing, beast, monster.
that's what I do like about Halo is that it's sci-fi gets weird.
It does.
It's
But
we
Nate, what-
unfortunately,
what
a lot of the
difficulty
weird
is this
sci-fi
on?
is on
Plan
the
on
fringe.
heroic.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Nate.
we had this conversation when we watched Alien with Matt for the first time.
Nate,
We
you
talked
got
about how
another like. We're gonna probably have to wrap it up and switch over.
Okay.
we liked Alien, or we like Star Wars because Star Wars gets really weird with its like it's not like
yeah.
Star Trek or Mass Effect gets a little weird, but like Star Trek, where every life form you meet in Star Trek is typically a human with a weird body ridge.
Yeah. Well, like a Star Wars.
Where Star Wars, where they're just
You
like
just go to the cantina and you're like, all these things are fucking.
there's like a wolf man and like a thing that's like just a weird mouth.
I saw someone today that had a beard and facial hair that made him look like a wolf man.
Oh, cool.
It was impressive.
Are you sure he wasn't a wolf man?
I'm not. That's true.
You do not have time for this.
Me
Do
neither.
you think wolfmen are really happy about hipsters? They're like, thank God hipsters made like giant lumberjack beards.
Cool,
Or like
yeah.
a acceptable, gentlemanly thing to have.
Gentlemanly?
I would say
I
it's
remember
like,
when I was a
I
kid,
would
that
say that you see
Wolfman
a lot
guy
of,
was
like,
like a weird.
professional
I don't know.
looking
Do you
people.
think vampires appreciate like goth kids and vampire kids?
It must be so easy as a vampire in my hypothetical situation where vampires are real.
Come get me.
What are you
I
talking
just thought
about?
it was.
Of course
Do you
they
guys
are.
remember the Wolfman from when we were young? There was this one guy that was super hairy, and he was like all over the news, and they were like,
That's
he's
the thing. No, that's
yeah.
like that's a common. It's not common. It's like, but there's
Yeah,
like
but-
more than one.
Yeah,
There's, like-
definitely. It's
a-
just
a-
it's an extreme like whatever it
genetic
is.
trait.
Yeah, and like I thought that was so weird that they're like, look at this freak show. I was like, he seems like a person that just has a lot of hair, and I felt so bad for him as a child. I was like, this seems wrong. What we're doing to a human. We're like,
You guys,
you know,
we shouldn't be doing this.
I was like, I'm a child with base level morals, and I don't. Why are we exploiting a hairy human?
I don't know. You can argue that he's making. I mean,
yeah, like I don't know
like
if he
he's-
made a living off it
I'm
or
not
whatever.
saying that this is the right answer.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that there's one view that he's making probably a relatively good living.
Yeah, maybe he's making some money off
just
of
doing
it.
nothing but doing appearances, just like, hey, this is what I am.
Do you like my hair? And he was like married, and they were like, what are you gonna do if you have wolf babies? She's like, then we'll have hairy kids.
Yeah, there's
The wife was like, yeah, I guess, like whatever.
There's a whole CSI episode about this because remember, kids, in Las Vegas, every murder involves. No one just murders each other in Las Vegas, according to CSI. There's always like an alien involved. There's wolfmen,
All right, Nate, we're gonna have to stop.
and there's like a weird.
You got
like,
us really far.
There's
though,
like a
without
certain
that.
percentage chance of carrying over to certain degrees.
good.
It's really weird.